White chicken stock. You need it for sauces and soups. It's always good to have a stash of chicken stock in your fridge. It needs to be clear, it doesn't need any grease, and it's better to be homemade. Try to avoid cubes and chemical taste enhancers, because you can make your own clear chicken stock out of your bones and scrapes. As I showed you in the episodes regarding the butchering of a chicken, there are many bones that you can use later on for your stock. First off, try to scrape all the fat and skin from your bones, because your stock needs to be clear. It doesn't need any grease. It doesn't have to be cloudy. So prep your bones, take the skin and the fat off. Many people tend to say fat brings taste to your food. I'm not that sure about it. So use a cleaver and finally make pieces of your bones. More sides of the bones, more gates for the flavor to come out. Probably one of the most important steps of your stock will be to skim all the fat that will come to the surface during the simmering process. This is why you need to take care of your bones and scrape as much fat as you can off your bones. At the same time, don't forget to take out the lungs and all the gizzards from the carcass, because they will bring blood to your stock and will make it cloudy. When using a cleaver, you don't have to bash with a lot of force, because its weight is the one that works, cutting your bones. Just let it fall on the bones, and the weight will do all the work. For about 1 kilo of bones or chicken wings, you need about 350 grams of a mix of white vegetables. A white chicken stock doesn't contain carrot because it will color the stock. About 150 grams of chopped onion in mirepoix, as we were talking during our vegetable prep lesson. About 100 grams of celery stalk. And about 150 grams of leeks. Leaf of leeks, some parsley stems, 1 bay leaf, sprig of fresh thyme, 1 little stick of celery, roll and tie with a bit of string. And in it goes. Cold water to cover. Bring it to a boil and keep an eye on it, because you need to skim every foam that comes to the surface. Every scum that comes out of the vegetables and the bones has to come out before you start simmering your stock. Every particle of fat that comes to the surface needs to come out. So properly skim your broth before it reaches the boiling point. Keep a little pot of warm water to dip your strainer whenever it comes out of your pot. It helps all the scum and the fat to stay in that water and not put it back into the pot. When you're done with the first skimming, lower the heat and simmer it for about 1.5 hours. Keep skimming from time to time, as all your fat needs to come out of the pot. And when it's ready, just strain it away. Bowl, fine sieve, and the cheesecloth or muslin. A bit damp to keep the rest of the fat inside. Strain away. Just look at this. Look at the color. You can now use it for soups, for sauces, and for whatever you need in your kitchen. It doesn't contain any chemicals. It doesn't contain anything bad. You know what it's in it because you made it.